Alright, we're back once again. I think I figured out the sound thing. So basically my recording software, when if I leave it open and start a second session, it cuts sound. Now I don't know if it does that every time. I'll be honest, I haven't been reviewing these, so you kind of got what you got. But meanwhile, anyway, we are back here. And by and large, for the absolute most part, I don't see any real reason to continue being around here. I mean, I was thinking I'd make a full circuit, but I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with what we got going on, but I kind of just want to go back to London and then finish our quest there, zippy-doo-dah-day, back around to the work world, finish up whatever quests we got there, and then shoop, head on back home. That is my plan of action. Because I want to go to the Dead Kingdom. I really want to go to the Dead Kingdom. Plus, I think we can get to our mysterious fourth place, Eleutheria, from there. Just from snippets I've picked up here and there, I think the Blue Kingdom is our key to that. Like, legit, do we have anything here we need to get? I really want to finish that quest, that delivery, for no other reason than to clear up space, that way I can accept more quests. Also, we need to pick up those pamphlets in London, so that way we can bring those to Palmyre and Plenty. That's going to be some good money, and we kind of need money. I mean, we don't need a lot of money, but Outboarding has been expensive for me. Like, in the Reach, I netted a profit pretty much every trip. This one, I've been sinking money into it, left, right, and center. So, plan of action is, we're going to go up. I'm going to hit the Serene Mausoleum, just because, and then we're going to cut back to London, stock up, shoopink, and then shoopink, and then shoopink. That's the plan. And I want to get back to Port Prosper by the end of this episode, so we'll see if we can do that. We've got our dude officer stationed there, so we'll see what we can get done. Great. Another horror. Oh, the Avid Horizon itself? Oh, hello. Two vast winged statues guard the Avid Horizon, the door through which Londoners pass from the Neath into the wilderness. It does not open. A wooden mooring post has been hammered into the ice before the watchers. It is a gesture towards a tradition from before the wilderness, from a sunless sea when the condemned could beg for forgiveness on the most distant shore. Sure, let's explore the threshold. Hell frozen over. This was only ever a place to pass through, never a destination. Bitter cold rimes every surface. A merciless wind passes without effort through even your sky chute, your flesh, your lungs. You will not stay here long. Alright, besides it is a rough hut made from packing crates. Insulated with thin rugs, a gaunt man huddles inside, leaning close to a small fire. He looks at your approach. His expression is desolate. Yeah, let's give him some supplies. We got plenty. Every so often, the gentlemen visit the Avid Horizon in their black engines. They collect those whose confessions they've accepted and take them back to Pan. As you place the crate down, the man presses close and beckons you down to his level. He spits out his crime. Perhaps his payment, perhaps he needed to say it aloud, or perhaps he just wanted to burden another. His voice is as hoarse as murder. Savage Secret. Well, that's actually pretty valuable. Savage Secrets are, kind of a mid-tier sort of story loot thing. Let's get away from you. And it's a Scorn Fluke, who is going to fight us. No, 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 no. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, we defeated the Scorn Fluke. Let's substantially reduce terror. That was worth it. No, it really wasn't. That was a lot of hull damage. That's going to be expensive. But, gives me some more experience. The Sunless Sea itself. Huh. Nostalgic. Methinks we're going to have to take a sharp upward route. Me thought correctly. The only reason I'd really stay up here is to grind out some modifications. But I don't really feel like doing that. I really want to go and explore the Blue Kingdom. I really do. Plus, the Reach is a nice, safe place, quote unquote, where we can kind of restock ourselves, get some more monies, and, you know, just sort of get back on track. Not that we're doing bad right now. We've actually doing all right, all things considered. Hey, that's actually very useful. Let's gain, investigate. Shoot. Did we gain terror? Oh, we got into an uncanny specimen. Sweet. We opened a barred door to find a frozen cabin. The windows have been shattered, exposing it to the heavens cold in an attempt to preserve a set of cadavers. Too young, too older. Perhaps a family? A set of bell jars filled with murky oil contain organs. Ow. You have to do that? Did you have to do that? Nope, that's the Asane thing. I remember now. Yep, we need to cut up and over, skirt the edge of this dead sun. Which begs the question, if the Clockwork Sun dies, what happens then? Ooh. I might have to sabotage it just for that, just to see what would happen. I mean, it's a horrible idea, I'm certain. But, interesting. I mean, killing the sun would be a monumental feat, but probably not one I would want to publish. Let's attend a funeral. Let's attend a Deathrow's funeral. Let's spend money. A young baronet smiles with delight as he receives his bounty of hours. His funeral vestments are silvered velvet, his sepulchre polished marble. He shares the last of his wine cellar with all present before he is led away by the engraved mourner to his new and final residence. Okay, so we lost a lot of terror, which is nice. We can investigate the Chamberlain's disappearance. Oh, no one seems willing to state the obvious that the Chamberlain's sudden absence is cause for concern. I should say so. It's a quest. The Deathless frown on any discussion of the matter among their servants, but you manage to befriend a group of footmen over a game of cards. It's an issue that's been gnawing at them. With the Chamberlain gone, no one has seniority of the sepulchre, and no one has permission to correct the clocks that go wrong. When I last saw him, he was descending into the deepest vault, says one of the footmen, laying down a king and a queen of hearts. We're not meant to go down there, so I thought it was odd. I'm hardly going to stop him, am I? You can follow the Chamberlain's trail from here in the nave. Real quick, let's, do we need that for anything? No. Let's just go back to the nave. Let's real quick, let's write up a port report. Get that money, because it is worth money. Let's not contemplate the dead sun. Let's go descend into the vaults to search for the dismal Chamberlain. No one seems entirely sure which of the vaults is the deepest. The footman advises you to just keep going down until there's no down left. Descent. It isn't long before your legs are aching. The vaults seem to offer much more down than the footman had implied. You passed your last coffin long ago. It seems like there's nothing else here but dust and cobwebs. There are torch brackets on the walls, but no torches. At first you thank heaven you brought your lantern, but much further down, where the steps are crumbling away, you find the deepest vault bathed in harsh, red, unrelenting light. The floor cracks and creaks underfoot as though marble has become ice. Scarlet tendrils have crept ivy-like over the walls when you pick at them. They crumble like scabs. Yeah, let's examine the strange vault. We came all the way down here. We're going to look. Nothing forthcoming. When you place your palm against the floor, it comes away sticky, hot, and red, as though you just thrust your hand inside a freshly slaughtered sow. The entire vault is stained with something. A sickness in the air and a wrongness in the stone. Blood-like, but not blood. You search for the Chamberlain for what feels like hours, to no avail. If you return with bright eyes and a cold hand around your heart, you will find that which you seek. Bright eyes and a cold hand. I'm going to write that down. Bright eyes and a cold hand around the heart. So, Le Chamberlain. Need, real quick, cheaty face. Bright eyes. Plus cold hand around heart. Now we get some advanced stuff, because that sounds like that means we would be messing with our soul some. And I'm not entirely certain how to do that. Oh, yeah, let's contemplate the dead sun and gain some more terror, because I keep forgetting that that's what that does. But we got a vision of the heavens, so that's worth it, kind of. Oof. No, that's... What are we at? 32? How much is a little terror? 31. 3 sovereigns for 1%. That's a lot of spamming to get absolutely nothing, so we're not going to do that. No, I'd say we're ready to head. We're going to head northbound and around, but we're not going to go anything further than that, you know? A little bit more exploring, but we're mostly done for up here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you buy supplies and fuel at the last station? And the answer is very simple. I done forgot. So let's gain a vision of the heavens. To be fair, we'll be fine. We're not that far from London. And we're not doing anything crazy like circumnavigating the Reach. We're taking a one-way trip to Hybris. So yeah, let's go up and over. Worst case scenario, we go to Worldbury, which is a good place. It's the only nice place up here, really, and even though it is kind of nice in a creepy way. You are too far away, pal. Nah, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. I'm an adult, I promise. Ooh. Free stuffs. Supplies, which I absolutely did not need, but that saves me money, so why not? Yeah, if I could get a mining tool or an assaying tool that went in a different slot, that'd be amazing. Or if we just scrimped and saved and bought a nicer ship, that's a possibility too. Let's real quick send out the owl out here, see what he has to see. Something over there. Not really worth it. Why not? Oh, there's actually a thing down there. Let's check her out. Oh, hello. Whoops. Yeah, let's not blindly fire into Imperial or one of Her Majesty's ships, 'cause that sounds like a good way to have a bad day. There we go. The ministries. A number of instruments of government are located here. The Horological Office, which regulates time across the Empire. The Office of Works, which ensures the jobs no one else can be bothered with are done. And the Ministry of Public Decency, which carries the notion of Britishness with the same care a lepidopterist uses to pin a butterfly to a board. The Ministry of Public Decency, a huge horseshoe-shaped building of white stone, white columns, clocks, and iron gates. Sure, let's go. Oh, so we can trade in our port reports to him. The Office of Works. The Office of Works is a bustling bureaucratic enigma, but behind its red bricked flanks toil numerous clerks and surveyors. What mysteries lurk within its memoranda, its chits and receipts? What exactly are its eponymous works? No one is sure, but in a draughty loading bay, an unflappable foreman purchases supplies to complete outstanding work done. Offer your services. Sure, why not? The Office of Works, God bless her, has very particular requirements. Very particular. Let's have a look. Let's see. Ask if there are any other opportunities available. Sure. Well, I don't know. I really don't. Orders are strictly meant to be done in priority order. Don't like bending the rules like this, I must say. Where would the Empire be? His grumbling continues, punctuated by the sharp turn of pages. Okay. Okay, so we can get stuff and oh, a shop. A shop. 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 Which gives me the exact same stuff that the other stuff does. So this is like a miniature London, almost. Interesting. Most useful. Now, I don't know to what effect if we'll even do those quests, but maybe we could get some permits out of them? At any rate, we're gonna go. We've got one, so that'll get us to the Blue Kingdom. Should at any rate. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's sell the egg. 300 sovereigns, which is really nice. Hire on crew. And we've got 4 crew. Excellent. Sure. She examines your benefactor's credentials with a magnifying glass. Then she asks you to wait in her parlor while she conducts discreet inquiries. Wine, red as an empire's heart, and cheese, soft as her highness's voice, is brought for you. When she returns, she is smiling brightly. I think we shall be very great friends. Nice. Mr. Stalwart, bookkeeper, give me money. Oh yeah, we have a useless cat. It is often found asleep, never seen expending energy from moving from one place of repose to another. Today, it is sleeping on your desk. Stroke the cat. Perhaps this will be relaxing. It was not relaxing. For something so lethargic, it has a remarkable turn of speed. Its soft white belly was a trap. Your useless cat yawns theatrically as if to emphasize exactly how little it cares about the blood oozing from your forearm. It stands, stretches, knocking a pot of ink to the floor, then curls up once more. The ink pools lazily. You'll need to mop that up before it reaches the rug. Oh, alright. Hang on, we need to repair our locomotive. Alright. I think that's everything. Now, hop, skip, and a jump. Or, yeah. Bink, and then bink, bink, and then we are gone. And this time we've got everything we need. We got money, we got our goods set and cleared and primed to deliver. And we'll be picking up whatever bits and bobs we can get to trade away for monies later on. Oh shoot, that's a wall, that's a wall, that's a wall. Alright, we're doing better with crew. You know what, let's take the long route round. Let's do a little bit of exploring. And I really ought to get a better engine. I really ought to get a better engine. Let's pay our respects. Reduce terror for free. Yay. We're doing very good on terror now. Now, if we find something squirming, the lighthouse is nearby. So keep your eyes peeled. I think they're okay. I think the light changes color if it's possessed or infested or what have you. Something gruesome. Or ghastly. Might be a time, yeah, it's a time warp. I don't want to go on an adventure through time. I feel like the sun is moving slower. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a terrifying place no matter how we hash it. But we brought tea! Oh, we don't need to scout to the Dawn Rats. Monies. Oh, we got a ministry step permit. The Clockwork Sun does not, of course, run on tea, but the battalion of engineers who maintain it surely must. Every month, a new tender for 3 caddies of dried tea is offered. Regular as, yes, clockwork. Clockwork Sun lies. Okay. A solitary foreman asks you to wheel a tea through the empty corridors to a storeroom. It is stacked with identical, unopened, dust-covered crates. Either the Sun's engineers don't like tea, unthinkable, or there are fewer of them than is presumed. I could get munitions, but I don't want munitions. I do want a bit more fuel. that. Alright, and then let's head on out. Yep, we did our due diligence. We got our thing. And now we are headed out. And we're gonna cut through and over that way. Slightly longer, but should be worth it. I really want to get to this Dangnab. Port Prosper. That's it. That's where we're headed. On the other side of the relay. Doobie doobie doo. Fireworks! Level 11 Captain. Captain Monty is doing splendid. He will last and live a good long time until he doesn't. Because that's typically how it works. One minute you're swimming along, everything's hunky-dory, and then you say to yourself, you know what? I think I can take him. Or, you know what? It can't be that bad. And all of a sudden, no, you can't take him. And yes, it actually is that bad, to the tune of one dead captain. From one roll of the dice. Some unusual items. A barrel of unseasoned hours. If we get one more of those, we can get a cheap flight to Port Prosper. Yeah, that's it. Also, something about a political post for me in the work world. I really want to get a better engine. The thing is, an engine costs as much or more than a locomotive. A cheap one at the very least. But I kind of feel like it'd be worth it, just because I spend so much time traveling. Being able to travel faster would be, I mean, that's the entire engine of the game, is you're moving. So if I move faster, ergo, we find more things. Okay, you're sane. Or you didn't notice me. Either way, we good. Because if we want to throw down, I am happy to throw down. I am full stocked, ready to roll. Yeah, the work world seemed pretty nasty. Let's help a work worlder with their paperwork. We failed. Starshine. Stand for Parliament in the Bravizon work world. Those who even have the time to notice your campaign are hard-edged and weary. They demand strength and purpose. We failed. The polls are not in your favor. Your opponents appear to have the will of the people behind them. Fortunately, it is a long way from here to Parliament. You expect that it will not be long before the winner tires of their new position and steps down. Alright. Too easy. I could join a tour. I don't really want to. Buy a thing of that, and we have one. We need 3, so that means we need to buy 4. Oof. Yeah, because it's going to cost us 2 to go through, and then it's going to cost us, yeah. Off we go. And here we are. The transit relay. Oh, hello. A telegram for the incautious driver. It costs a small fortune to send these. It must be important. The driver reads the telegram without expression. They show it to you without saying a word. Come home. Stop. Your father. Stop. Funeral. Stop. New Winchester. Stop. Drive safe. Stop. He was ill for a long time. The driver finally manages. I need to pay my respects. Well, we will certainly. What? What? Oh, that's transit permit. Oh, yeah, sure, fine. I thought that was going to cost me a ministry permit. Yeah, yep. Yep, return to the engine. Total reach, second class. Oh, okay, this is important. I have a feeling we're going to be stocking up on artifacts before we head out. We're back in the Reach. Alright, so we're going to head to Palmier and Plenty, and then we're going to head to Leadbeater and Steinrot. And then we're going to duck out and hit Titania, Avon, New Winchester. Not in this episode, obviously, but that's the plan of attack. Unless something changes, which it very well might. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Ah. Ow. John! Let's take a factory tour. The factories of Port Prosperous each end and belch out smoke. Inside, ores mined from the mother mountains are refined. The workers live in tenement blocks adjoining the smokestacks and are rarely seen in the rest of Port Prosper. Let's lurk in the shadows. And fail. Hidden away, you see all sorts of things you suspect the factory owners would prefer you not to see. Barrels being assigned to destinations based on bribes. Yeah, we've already read this. Nothing's really changed. Yeah. So, let's check. Yeah, we're a bit over time for this episode. So, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Fare thee well.